Have you ever wondered what the first day and week will be looking like in your first corporate gig? Well, today we'll be focusing just on that. Hi everyone, my name is Jordan, and over the next couple of weeks, a lot of my friends will be starting their first ever internship. This would be ranging from firms such as consulting to audit, and for someone who was in a similar position 2 years ago, I thought I would be best placed to not gatekeep any of the knowledge and answer some very important questions alongside that, how you should be tackling the next couple of weeks to make sure you maximize, especially if the end goal is to get a full-time grad offer. In terms of my credentials, I've done the foundation program, vacation program, and actually ended up getting a full-time offer at one of the big fours. So I really do emphasize that this is a very daunting situation for many, but no fear, more than happy to help. I'll be dropping daily videos as mentioned before. So without further ado, let's get across to the first topic. So in terms of the first day, it'll be pretty straightforward. You'll be introduced to your cohort. They'll probably provide breakfast and lunch, quick introduction meeting. I think a lot of people already have their laptops and gadgets beforehand, so it'll just be straightforward. A lot of interacting as well, so make sure the social battery is there. Should be the first part of the day. Following on from that, you'll be introducing yourself to the team. This could also be very daunting as well. Often people are of higher positions, so there is that natural intimidation, but no fear. More about saying hi, introducing yourself, having a quick 2-minute spiel. This could be ranging from what you studied at university, what are you looking to learn, what's your name, do you follow any sports, and any tips and tricks, right? So you want to make sure you're as friendly as possible. And yeah, it should be straightforward. In terms of the first week, this is where it gets quite interesting. You will notice, especially joining corporate for the first time, a lot of people do end up working from home. This could be 2 days a week, 4 days a week, pretty much every other day as well. So across the week, you'll be meeting new individuals and making sure you do have their social batteries charged because you do want to make a good impression to the team. And that's something that helped me, especially at the first part of my journey as well. Aside from the social aspect, you'll probably be introduced to a buddy or your PDM. That was the case of me. So my PDM and buddy were both there across the first full week, having those daily checkups, 5-10 minute conversations. They'll introduce you to the firm, introduce you to more people, and just understand how the process works across the firm in terms of getting work done. In terms of technical output, you will be focusing a lot on modules. This is a big part, especially of the higher companies, the tier 1s, the tier 1.5s, 2s, 3s, and 4s. You'll be doing a lot of work based on module training. This will be ranging from how you should be dealing with AI, what type of work you should be doing, making sure all the processes are in place for you to not stuff up your time there. This is compulsory for everyone, so you can't get away from it. Often it can be quite a drag. I remember for the first week, I did end up spending a good 8-9 hours on doing these modules, but no fear, it's not even that deep, pretty straightforward, just time consuming to say the least. In terms of technical work, not much would be done, especially within the first week. I think a lot of teams are now understanding that this is your first time in a corporate environment. This could also affect your energy levels as well, right? So making sure that the first week is more of an introduction week, you're easing yourself into it. In terms of projects, I'll be introduced from the week 2 onwards. From my experience, I was introduced halfway through my second week in terms of what work I'll be doing. So overall, the first week is pretty chill. Alright, that's today's video wrapped up. It was a long one given the fact that there was an introduction and covering 2 main topics. In terms of tomorrow's video, we'll be focusing on what you should be wearing across your first week. So looking forward to that. If you have any more questions, feel free to leave it below. More than happy to answer. If you have any personal questions, reach out to my LinkedIn, and hope you have a great day.